Would we want to be in a country where every 5 years people fight? Jubilee has provided Kenya with one advantage, and I thought about it yesterday. That advantage was that one side of Jubilee, the URP side, was so desirous in taking Kenya back to where Moi left us. And so it scared both sides. The side that got rid of Moi, which is the Raila side, and the side that was trying to basically rehabilitate the URP side. Mm-hmm. So where we are today, I do not think Jubilee can survive. And you can see the noises. How did we get here? We got here because we got rid of KANU. Mm-hmm. And how did we get rid of KANU? Raila was so magnanimous to this country that he folded LDP or NDP mm-hmm. and got into KANU. When KANU still tried to stay intransigent, he took off. And that is the scenario you were trying to portray just as you gave me the mic. Mm-hmm. This country must keep striving for betterment. And we have been stalled for the last 7 years as we were being ruled by the bad elements or bad remnants of KANU. Bad remnants of KANU. Because at some point, people now ran to KANU, all Kenyans. But we are a much better society. Mm-hmm. What has happened when you see Uhuru in the cartoon being the driver and Raila being generally the conductor? I want to agree also that he is probably the funeral director, because Raila must help this country and get rid of Jubilee. He must. Because the ideology of Jubilee, as it were, was one which was not moving us from where Kibaki left us. And we must always keep carrying the good, and instead it was destroying the good of Kibaki. But now, every time we have this table, the balance of what we like Kibaki Raila and now Kibaki Raila Uhuru, this country is peaceful. I dare anybody who hates peace to come forward and tell us how many Kenyans he has. We must love peace first, and then we create a proper scenario for ideas. And our politicians, all of us, we must buy that we will not, the mere fact that we shall not be here mm-hmm. blank. We must tell Kenyans, like right now, we would want to hear from the president, Dibal. Yes. Like he spoke the other day in Central Province when he bashed the governors mm-hmm. for going to court. He should then now use his executive authority to release monies to the counties. You know, politics cannot be compared with people's lives. Politics, empty politics is not food. Mm-hmm. Uhuru must make sure that the counties have money and they can run. Because a lot of people who are on the ground, there's no medicine, there is basically nothing happening. And I want to plead with my brother Otiende that in the ordinary minds of our mothers, of Wanjiku, they do not know whether it is the governor who should be doing roads or buying medicine. They just know leaders must come out and do what their oath of office calls for. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much.
Dibal, if you just allow me quickly, because I agree with Jakoyo on many issues, and then the view that you've advanced, especially on the unity of the country, and where we need to place our vision as far as the future of this nation is concerned. We agree. The one area that I think you're off mark is on the track record of Jubilee mm-hmm. as a party. That one we would not agree, because it is a fact on record that cannot be erased that since Jubilee came to power, and we have to separate the two, where we should be and where we have come from. The truth is that there has been tremendous and notable has happened in Mombasa. Dream that we can create jobs here by empowering and enabling manufacturing locally. Healthcare still remains an issue. We've debated here on the trauma and now epidemic of cancer in this country. Just after HIV, those are realities that we must deal with. We also must give hope to our youth that they can go to school, finish their education, and come and find a job in a country that they've been born in and worked for. So I would be saying, Dibal and my friend Jakoyo, let's not paint a picture of what is not there just because we are not satisfied. The truth is that we have made tremendous changes, that we have advanced, we have done things that are good, and if we keep on that momentum, if we reduce corruption, because those are some of the things that even as Jubilee, we should be saying to this country that we cannot condone corruption, that we are still yet to tame that beast as long as just as much as we've talked about it. So Dibal, I just wanted to tell Jakoyo that let the people who believe in what we say not buy that story, but on the other issues about a better country, about a united front, laying down our political ambitions so that we can tell Kenyans, yes. The other day I was fighting here with Jakoyo Midiwo and Otiende Amolo all the time when they were in NASA and we were in Jubilee, and it was serious confrontation. Now we can sit together and say, can we map out a better future as Jubilee and the other people, and say this is where we want to take this country, and that's the political neatness I was talking about.
Very interesting.
That we can have a belief.
Map out the future of Kenya as Jubilee.
Yes. No,
means all of
I'm saying, I say it as all of us. As
Jubilee. All of us as Jubilee, including Otiende Amolo and Independence.
You know, Otiende Amolo has said this very clearly even before, and I believe Jakoyo when he says it is not that necessarily in Jubilee. They are not in Jubilee. It is only that they believe Jubilee has been doing good things and they can join Jubilee in its vision.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Unless you want to react.
He has really accused me, and you know, Kenyans are watching. First of all, let me just correct you. I've never been in NASA, but now because it is dead, I will never be there. So.
Oh, you quit?
And I was in ODM, where I was kicked out.
But ODM was in NASA.
ODM, but I was kicked out before there was NASA. But now let me say this. You know, facts never lie. The reason why we needed the handshake was because we were being led to the wrong direction. And the handshake, if you look at the 9 points, one of them is to sort out the issue of stolen elections, meaning Jubilee was even in power through a stolen election. And you saw there was a rerun. Even the Supreme Court confirmed it, unless you want to tell me that we don't have a court. First of all, Otiende always tells us, please respect the courts. It said there was no election. I mean, the elections were stolen. Until today, the server has never been opened. But Mama Tiangi, if you accept that. Sleeping is very easy. You will be coming here by 6.
Wamatangi.
Wamatangi, sorry.
Are you going to intimidate me?
No.
So that I don't answer you back.
No, because I was going to say something good later on the show about Matiang'i. So I was thinking about a good thing, but you said a very bad thing. I mean, the laptops, 30, I don't know, 30 million lost. Konana Gulalu, you know, it is a white elephant. In fact, it never even got to be an elephant. If he talks about reforms in education sector. Magoha is a product of the handshake. That is why he has a free hand to clean the dirty education sector. He's a product of the handshake. In fact, before Magoha, there was even a minister who was saying, if it is corruption, I am leading. Whatever the guy was saying, they were just putting anybody a minister for political expediency. They did not look at the quality and the intellect of somebody like Magoha. Now he's helping them. He's not working for Jubilee, he's working for the handshake. He's doing a very good job. Now, look at the housing they're saying. It was all set up, Dibal, for theft, the so-called this mini housing. This country has not even built classrooms. You had a piece here last Friday of a constituency called Kinango. A whole constituency without a school, without a school with a classroom. Whole constituency. That is their achievement. Dibal, electricity. You saw people in the government are overcharging us and are stealing from us. And our bills, they are still doing it, even notwithstanding the mere fact that the matter is in court. They are stealing. Look at pipeline, the theft. Dibal yesterday, look at the Star newspaper, page 15. I think it's 14. Mm-hmm. Where the so-called Mombasa Highway, the infrastructure he's bragging about, the Mombasa Highway, the dual carriageway, the expressway, the people at the ministry, the Jubilee Ministry of Infrastructure, have outpriced it by 66.7%. Mm-hmm. It is a whooping 185 billion shillings, which was set up for theft. Money borrowed on behalf of Kenyans. So we needed to clean this thing. We need to make this thing impossible for these thieves to steal from stealing from us. You know, when you see, we are pressing the police, where cancerous sugar is kept, only yesterday, it is revealed, it is in the papers. People took off with sugar with mercury. Mm-hmm. You know, what have you achieved? Please let us help you. Open up yourself. But, you know, the past informs the future. Because of your failures, we are going to help you to succeed. And all of us will succeed. If you succeed, we all succeed.
All right.
But I can tell you, the issues are like those ones of the dams. They're in court. We can't discuss them. But look at it. A minister is being accused of stealing a whooping 4 billion shillings, one human being, Dibal. What do our politicians and civil servants want to do with money? What do they want to do with it? That's simply one tune.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think